Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech. Good to see you guys again, and I'm here at the forest with a very special phone. I finally got one. It's none other than the OnePlus 8 Pro, and here's the box and your first look on Frankie Tech of the OnePlus 8 Pro. And I got it, guys, in that gorgeous glacial green, and yes, this color is absolutely stunning. And I will admit, this may be my new favorite color of any smartphone I have ever seen. It is just stunning. Now, the other exciting thing about this unit, so let me just tell you the story, guys. The Hong Kong version of this phone was released recently, and the Hong Kong version's prices were nuts, guys. They were well over almost $9,000 for this top-of-the-line 12 GB, 128 gigs of storage version, and you can see it right here. Information about the version I got, top of the line, guys. Now I know in the States you guys don't have this top of the line version in this glacial green color, and it is kind of a pity because I think this is the perfect version of the phone that I have here right now. So as you can see here, there's the storage information, the cameras, quad camera setup on this phone, 6.87-inch display, just a gorgeous display. But what's the main kind of key point of this phone? It is that 120 hertz refresh rate. Let's go to advanced, and let me show you guys. There it is, 120 hertz and QHD plus resolution. Guys, initial impressions of the design of this phone, it is spectacular. I mean, you guys were mentioning that you should just, once you get this in your hand, Frankie Tech, you're gonna come around, you're gonna love this design, and it is stunning. It is absolutely stunning. The curve, now I can answer the question, is the curve as pronounced as the one on the Mi 10 Pro? I would say no. It reminds me of the curve like the one on the Oppo Reno 3 Pro that I tested back in January. So it is pretty pronounced, a bit more pronounced than I'd like, but it's not too bad. I'm glad it's not as big a curve as what I was expecting. Now talking about the display, guys, it's stunning. This is the China version of the phone, obviously, so as you can see, I have no Google apps installed right now, but just look at those icons. They pop off the display. Absolutely stunning display on this phone. And yes, there's the punch hole, but I'm really liking the size of this display too. As you can tell, it is super bright. It is like a pretty overcast day here, but we have quite a pretty bright cloud cover right now, and this phone is handling this perfectly. Performance-wise, Snapdragon 865, 12 gigs of RAM, and we have the UFS 3.0 storage, DDR5 on this glacial green version. Man, I'm stunned right now. This green is amazing. And so we'll jump into the performance with benchmarks and all that stuff very soon. And talking about the audio experience, we know we have dual speakers on this phone, bottom and right here in the earpiece we have the other speaker, and I'll be testing those very soon. And cameras, as you know, we have a very unique camera system on this phone, 48 megapixel Sony IMX689, and we have the Sony IMX 586 for the ultra wide, one of the largest ultra wide cameras. In fact, it's using the same ultra wide, the same sensor here for the ultra wide as they used for their main camera last year. Isn't that nuts? So let's do the classic Frankie Tech camera shot real quick. Let's do it. Just always allow. Let's take a shot here. Pretty dramatic shot here of this corridor. 3, 2, 1. Super fast shutter. Very fast shutter indeed. Let's look at the results now. Having a little bit of, you notice there, a little bit of touch, kind of touch from the edges here. Accidental touch is happening, but this is looking very impressive indeed. So I'll have to go full in depth with this phone very soon. But what I wanted to do right now was take a very risky situation here and put this phone down right on this ledge, guys. This is overlooking all these people down there, and just show you right next to the phone I had in my pocket what I've considered now the new flagship killer, the Redmi K30 Pro Zoom Edition. And here you see both phones next to each other, the OnePlus 8 Pro and the Redmi K30 Pro Zoom. Now, I thought this deep purple of the K30 Pro Zoom was gorgeous, but man, it is beat. Guys, it is beat. This glacial green is just stunning, and you can see it right there. this is one of the comparisons I want to do. Obviously, Mi 10 Pro is important as well, but I want to see, is this phone really truly worth 2 of these Redmi K30 Pros? So stay tuned for that, guys. But anyways, hit me up with any questions, any comments you have about this phone. I'm going to put it right there next to the box as I outro here. Hit me up with any questions, any comments, and which kind of videos you'd like to see on Frankie Tech the most with this awesome China version here of the OnePlus 8 Pro. And last but not least, obviously the price. Guys, this is the insane part. So the Hong Kong version was released in the same color, same 12 gigs of RAM, 256, top of the line, 9,000 Hong Kong dollars, guys. That's 1,160 US dollars. I bought this for around 7,000 Hong Kong dollars. So we're talking just over, I think, 940 US dollars. So including tax, pretty similar to what you would have paid in the US, but for the green version. So repeat after me, guys. 950, 1150. 950, 1150. 950, 1150. And look at these guys. These guys are pissed. They know what I'm talking about here. The sights and sounds of Hong Kong, guys. The point I'm trying to make is that this is the version of the phone. If you can get a China version of this phone, it is the one to get, because that is just a ridiculous price in Hong Kong for this phone. And I'm so glad I got this China version of the OnePlus 8 Pro now to review on the channel. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. And if you love the content of Frankie Tech, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for future updates. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for great OnePlus 8 Pro content here. And this is where I leave you by saying, this is Frankie Tech signing off. Have a good one. Oh, gorgeous glacial green. Just gorgeous.